Welcome to solverfy.
So essentially here we'll be taking the derivative of the amplitude with respect to the angular velocity, and we're going to set this equal to 0 and then solve for omega, or the angular velocity. So we can say that the amplitude is going to be equal to the force divided by the mass times omega squared minus omega naught squared plus the damping constant squared times omega squared divided by the mass squared. This is going to be equal to the force divided by the mass times, this is to the 1/2 power, my apologies. So this would be omega squared minus omega naught squared plus b squared omega squared divided by m squared, and this is to the negative 1/2 power. So at this point, we can then find the derivative and say that the derivative of the amplitude with respect to omega will equal 0, and this will equal negative force divided by 2m, and then this would be multiplied by omega squared minus omega naught squared squared plus b squared omega squared divided by m squared. And I think yeah, my apologies, this is squared and this is squared. This would be to the negative 3/2 power, and then this would be multiplied by 2 times omega squared minus omega naught squared times 2 omega plus 2 times b squared omega over m squared. And after this, we can simply say that if we're going to relate all of this and this entire term equals 0, we can just say that 2 times omega squared minus omega naught squared times 2 omega plus 2b squared omega over m squared, this will equal 0 because all other terms will actually cancel out given that there's a 0 on the other side. So 0 times 2m would be 0, 0 divided by force would be 0, and then this entire term is to the negative 3/2 power. So this is actually 1 over this entire term to the positive 3/2 power. So this being a denominator term, essentially, this would equal 0 as well. Moving it over would essentially eliminate the term completely, and the only term that is positive and is a sum, this term is a sum of 2 terms, therefore you can't cancel out completely. And we know that this is going to equal 0 because this is, again, this would be to the 1st power, essentially. So at that point, we can say that omega squared equals omega naught squared minus the damping constant squared divided by 2m squared. And solving for this, we have the omega equals omega naught squared minus the damping constant squared divided by 2m squared, all to the 1/2 power, and this is your final solution. That is the end of the solution. Thank you for watching.